When you say that what's meant for you will be meant for you.
That's right. That's right. She ain't gonna be able to stop my program. I'm gonna get it one way or the other. I don't have to worry about, mistreating nobody to get what's meant for me.
Now that's the part where I'm at, Dad. I don't have to do that. I refuse to be that way. That's just not who I am. I'm not made that way. You can have whatever it is that you want, and I will step out of the way in many cases and let you have it, whether that's the spotlight, whether that's an extra piece of whatever, you can have it. But what you're not going to do is put me in a position to come out of my character, to come out of who I am.
Right.
Okay? Because I don't have to be mean and ugly and low down to anybody to have what's already there for me.
That's right, baby. I know a girl that said to me one day, she said, you always, I work with, you always in a good mood. You laughing and smiling all the time. I said, who want to be around somebody pissed off all the time, baby? I said, and I tell her, I said, I got problems just like everybody else. I said, but the thing is, you'll never know about it.
Wow. Isn't that
That's
something?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You don't let nobody know what you're going through.
Yeah.
People think, oh, Lance, you always in a good mood. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Now I can raise hell with myself when I'm by myself. But I ain't gonna show it out there in front of you.
Yeah. They want to see you down and out, Dad. They want to see you frowned up. Okay? They want to see you have at least one bad day.
You ain't gonna find that, baby, because I'm laughing and joking around all the time.
Well, good, Dad. That's good to be that way. And I wanted us to be able to extend our time as we started off a little bit shaky. And for whatever reason, something did not want us to have this conversation. We talked about that before. It seemed like everything is going haywire. There's static on the line.
But I'm gonna tell you what, baby. This is the second week. Might even be the third. I'm not sure. But you know what? Next week when we come on, we coming straight to this phone just like we doing right now.
You rather have it this way, Dad?
For right now.
For right now.
Okay. We don't need to go through this every week. We got to try to get to all this static, this and that. See, somebody trying to stop something.
Yeah, somebody trying to put a snag in your program.
I ain't gonna put no snag in it. It's too early in the morning to start me off.
Yeah, it's too early in the morning for all of this. And so we get dressed and ready.
I got some things to say.
Yeah, and it needs to be said and it needs to be heard, Dad, because if you would touch on that briefly before we head off the line, speak on the fact of what's meant for you. As our daughter would say, what's for us won't miss us. Could you speak a little bit about that, Dad, as to what's meant for you?
What's meant for you, can't nobody stop you from getting it. Nothing. And that's why I say you never have to be jealous of what somebody else has. Mm-hmm. Because you know what? You might be getting something even better than what they have.
Wow.
That's why you don't be jealous of folks.
That's it.
You see somebody walking around, but you know what? You never know what they went through to get what they had.
That's it, Dad.
Are they happy with what they had?
That's it, Dad. That's it.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Feel good about yourself all the time, baby. When you feel good about yourself and you treat people right, you can walk with your head up high.
That's it. Yes.
Don't be jealous of me because of what I have, which I ain't high on the whole. But you know what? I enjoy life.